Hey guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are notified when we upload, and also hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. And as always, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Guys, I got some good news. I am working on some exciting things with my channel that should be going into effect relatively soon, and I will not tell you what it is, but keep watching and I will reveal it soon. Anywho, we are going to be talking about K. Michelle, Memphis, and Latoya Johnson-Rushing. As you guys know, Latoya Johnson-Rushing just was remarried. However, in talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, if you guys have been watching that show for some time, you know that K. Michelle was one of the first cast mates in that first season. And you would also know that her storyline was centered around domestic abuse, domestic violence, and also Memphis, who was actually at the time married to Latoya Wright at the time was her name. Also, you guys would know that Rashida and Toya was best friends. And also Rashida and K. Michelle bumped heads on numerous occasions because Rashida did not care to hear anything with regards to K. Michelle and her domestic abuse, because the alleged domestic abuse was coming from the man that Toya was married to. So K. Michelle went through so much on that show with just getting a woman to even listen to her, because they shot it down and basically called her a liar out of the loyalty that Rashida had to Toya, who was not even on the show. Well, K. Michelle is speaking out with regards to that situation, and she had some interesting things to say about Toya and how Toya pretty much knew more than she led us on to think. So let's get into it, guys, and then we're gonna come back for commentary. Yeah, so let's get into this clip.
He hit me, and then he was cheating on me with Toya. I remember he made me watch Toya and Tiny's show. And I sat there and watched that show, knowing that you was fucking her. And she knew about me and everything.
And this is the man holding your career.
Holding my career.
In his hands.
Yeah. Holding my career, be my ad, keep my music. So I went over there to pull all the things out the flower bed, because
Wow. So K. Michelle is basically alleging that Toya knew that Memphis was actually in a relationship with her at the time that they got together. So I did some more digging, right? Because I was like, I got to find more information. And Memphis actually did an interview with Sean Perez. And actually, in his interview, he actually confirms a lot of what K. Michelle is saying in an elongated way. So let me kind of point this out for you guys, because I didn't recall this, nor do I remember. During the time that K. Michelle was on Love and Hip Hop, when she made those allegations, they had actually either just got married or they were engaged. So I had to mentally go back to that. So what I'm going to do is right now, I need to let you guys hear the audio of Memphis doing another interview. And this one was about 5 months earlier, like 5 months ago. So in the summertime, in which he stated when he met Toya, he was in a relationship with K. Michelle, but the way he defined it is he had broken it off with K. Michelle, and then him and Toya started, talking or whatever. But we know how men are. He broke it off with K. Michelle, or did he go back to K. Michelle and was going back and forth? Because if you guys recall, after these allegations came out, Toya and him were done. So let's jump into that clip where we hear Memphis basically saying he was actually with Toya and had just broke it off with K. Michelle. And then he's going to get into some more things about Toya that we probably didn't even know. So y'all hold on tight. We'll be back.
Even before we get to that point, if you don't mind me asking, how long were y'all together before you broke up?
I would say it was getting close to 8 months. And then that's when all hell kind of broke loose with the TV show and stuff, all the stuff. I met Toya, and she was like, she's like, wait, you cheating on me with this girl from TV? Like, and I was like, no. I'm watching it. She's like, we watch her on TV. What you doing? Like, you know her? You met her? You ran into her? I was like, yeah, I ran into her at a party, and we friends. We talk sometimes, and then that's when it was kind of like, Like, she's like, I want off this label now. I was like, you can't just get off the label like that. I can't just go up to the label and say she's off the label and she doesn't like something that's going on personally in my life. And so, because I'm like, then I feel like she started figuring out like, oh, you weren't supposed to touch me, were you? You weren't supposed to, like, with your job and all that. You weren't supposed to, because I started being like, no, I can't do that. I can't just go up there and let you go. She's like, oh, you gonna let me go? She's like, I gotta go up there myself. I'm like, no, don't do that. So,
okay, so I'm gonna ask you, man to man.
Yeah.
Was you doing something with Toya at that time?
No, not at the time. But we were just talking. Yeah, we was just talking. We had just met. We were new friends. And I just was like, she was in a relationship, and she was in a relationship with some this NFL guy, and I was in a relationship with K. Michelle. But we met like single. We met each other and we were both in a relationship. So we were just talking from there. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I didn't know this part of your story, so bear with me.
Okay.
I'm not going to say a lot, but the straw that broke the camel's back between you and K. Michelle was she thought you were talking to Toya?
She thought I was in a yeah. Which to be honest.
Well, what do y'all think? Y'all heard the interview that Memphis did with, I believe his name is Sean Perez. Go check it out in its full entirety. It is extremely long. If you guys are looking to do that, I believe halfway through the interview is where he starts to discuss the situation with Toya and K. Michelle. But in that interview, guys, you heard him say that he was in a relationship with K. Michelle. He said he met Toya at the time. He said, but however, him and Toya was friends. Well, if he met Toya, I'm sure he didn't meet her to be his friend. So it seems like he stated, he was in a relationship with K. Michelle, and then he met Toya. So the time was definitely in close proximity. Now, K. Michelle stated that not when she met him, but during their relationship, he would make her watch Toya's show. And I don't know if you guys recall, but Toya had a show with Tiny back in the days during the time she was in this relationship with Memphis. So he never denied that, he was in a relationship with K. Michelle. But he does state that he broke it off. And the reason why I brought out his interview, because I wanted to dig a little deeper into what K. Michelle was saying. And in all honesty, what K. Michelle said, obviously he didn't say the exact same thing that K. Michelle stated, but the man just stated that he was in a relationship with K. Michelle when he met Toya. That is what he just said out of his own mouth. But instead of him admitting that he was probably cheating on K. Michelle, what he stated was, him and Toya had just met, and she was in a relationship with someone that she didn't want to be in a relationship with, and he was in a relationship with K. Michelle, which he wanted to get out of, which is fine if he wanted to get out of the relationship. But the fact of the matter is, he was in a relationship with K. Michelle when he met Toya. Now, the other allegations, which, K. Michelle state that, he made her watch the show. I don't know, if that is true or not, but some of what she's saying is definitely true. Now, with regards, to the allegations about the abuse, I don't know if that was true or not. I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to watch Marriage Boot Camp, but he got a little buck wild on Marriage Boot Camp with Toya. He got very violent. Now, he didn't hit her. Well, I didn't see him hit her, but he threw things at her that could have hit her. So, hey, I don't know. I guess I can't say that the man is violent. I have no idea. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, I would have never thought that about Toya. But hey, we don't know these people at all. We just, they're celebrities and we think we know them, but we really don't. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, you know, K Michelle is saying that Toya knew very well who she was, but then acted as if she didn't. And also, guys, later in the interview, again, the interview was very long. He speaks about Toya and actually having he said he forgives her, but he said one of the things that he didn't like about Toya was that the fact she would not allow him to defend himself. And he said the reason that she would not allow him to go on Love and Hip Hop was because she was afraid of how she would look. And he felt like as his wife that she should have allowed him to stand up to what K Michelle was saying, but she only cared about her image, which was, I was like, wow. So go ahead and check that out on Sean Perez's page. And let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.